I think the problem has to do, with people thinking that a woman devalues herself when she has a lot of sex. I love to point out to people that there's a reason why women who have a lot of sex get called cheap. And that's because, when you're a commodity, when your sexuality is a commodity, then the more of it there is, the cheaper it becomes. And so the way we resist that is by refusing to be treated as commodities. And I'd like to think that that's part of what we're trying to accomplish when we try to reclaim the word slut.
Sex Positive World has a very strong mission to take the sting out of the word slut. We really believe that by making women feel bad about their sexuality, we are harming the world in countless ways. So we really want to reclaim the word slut.
It's still very charged for me. Yeah, slut is a very charged word. But I'm glad that there are people out there trying to take it back. I think that's a really great thing. And yeah, I would love to be able to say in a very positive way, oh yeah, it's great to be slutty and own your slut. But again, it's still, to me, it feels negative.
A word that means a woman that has a lot of sex should not be offensive. If we thought it was okay for women to have a lot of sex, then the word slut would be a compliment, which is, of course, the way we use it in the Ethical Slut.
I guess what it really comes down to is fully embracing who you are and your sexuality and not being ashamed of it. And so if someone calls you a slut, you could go, oh, I'm so offended. Or you could go, I don't care. I know that I'm safe. I know that I'm, considering people's safety and being conscious and having a positive sex life. Actually laughing too, I thought about getting it on my knuckles because it fits. It's just kind of a thing that lately has become, I've been a lot more open to it and kind of just reclaiming the word and going, you know what, it doesn't have to be negative.
I would have to say that I might be one of the biggest sluts of all. And I say that because I really believe that I am not ashamed about my sexuality, and I'm not ashamed about playing in that realm and giving love in many different ways. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're having, vaginal, penile or vaginal, sex. It just means that in many ways you're playing in the realm of the sensual and the sexual, and that you're bringing a lot of joy to the world through it.
Hopefully in the near future, as this suppression, especially I think of female sexuality, lifts in the culture, women are allowed to be sexual. I think we're going to see the reclaiming of that word.
It would be like, this is the term that people who aren't comfortable with doing what they want use to degrade somebody who's doing what they want to. Yeah. That'd be cool if they found that in a dictionary, I think.
Language to me is fascinating. 100 years ago, pink was a boy's color. Blue was a girl's color. Pink was looked at as the more dominant, masculine color of the two. Within that 100 years, somewhere along the line, it switched to be the exact opposite. That's the power of language to me. That's the power of perception, the power of what we're taught. It only takes one generation to change the minds, and I really think that slut within the next 10 years is going to be a positive. It's going to turn to be something positive, kind of like bitch. I remember when bitch was really bad, and then girls started calling each other, hey bitch, you're my bitch, and it was a positive thing. I think slut's going to do the same thing, and then it'll probably wear itself out of language altogether for a while and then reappear 100 years from now.
To me, it's less about the word and it's more about what's underneath it. Why are we repressing female sexuality? Set her free.